So we have a pretty big vacation coming up. Our big summer vacation is coming up. And this year, Thor is going to be getting together with his family.
Wow.
Now, how's that going to go? Because not only are they going on a trip together, they're all going to be staying together in one big house.
Yep.
And I guess Thor's parents got a lot of questions.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. The reason why we're taking this particular time off is because Thor was planning this trip with his dad because of his birthday and all this stuff. And so it is evolved into what you are actually going to be doing now, right?
Yeah. So, with my dad's 70th birthday, like Eddie was saying, and initially my dad wanted to go to Turks and Caicos.
Heard about that.
Because he's very big on snorkeling.
Guy loves Turks and Caicos.
Yeah.
Turks and Caicos.
It's a big, Turks and Caicos, Aruba, and the Bahamas are East Coasters, Florida. I mean, East Coasters, Hawaii. Sorry.
Okay.
If you're in the East Coast, that's where you go. If you're on the West Coast, you go to Hawaii.
And like Cabo and stuff here.
Yes,
We go.
exactly. Cancun, Cabo's out here. So that's where they go. That's the only places they go. If you're from New York, you go to Florida, and you go to those places I just mentioned. That's it. They never go anywhere else. So it's so odd. So we finally talked my dad down because it was insanely expensive. And usually, I don't think my parents understand. Usually when the parents decide we want all the kids to get together and all the grandkids to get together, they pay for it. It's because it's their thing. My parents aren't doing that.
Well, yeah, you don't have Emily's mom.
Exactly.
Okay, because if this
Exactly.
is Emily's mom,
everyone's gonna
everything's
pay
taken care of, pal.
Oh,
exactly.
You're paying
Yes.
for something? I'm gonna pay for anything.
I'm paying for everything.
Again,
What?
I think there's a mixture of people here.
Yes.
I mean, I don't
I
know
agree.
that parents always pay for it.
No, but if this is like
depends.
they're so adamant about this, you would think they would at least go, you know what? You guys buy the plane tickets, and then we'll cover the
Emily's like,
hotel
what?
fees.
Paying the plane tickets?
What?
Excuse me?
People
I have
pay for
to-
those?
Be a big girl and pay for myself? or
No,
something?
it's your idea.
It's your idea.
Your idea.
Oh my God.
You're the one turning 70.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
So my dad, my brother-in-law is awesome, and he thought of why don't we do Key West? And like Key West seems fun because eventually my parents were like, why don't we just all go to the villages where we live? And we were all like, no, we're not doing that for a week. And my mom's
his 70th?
and my
I mean,
mom's
that's
whole
what it
thing
is.
is, well, there's stuff to do here. They think like old people stuff to do is like a lot, is like fun for like people my age and my nephews. It's wild, their thoughts on things.
There's no snorkeling at the village.
No snorkeling. My dad has to go snorkeling.
Yeah,
Okay.
heard that.
So Key West, we decided on. We found a big resort in Key West, and on the resort there's a giant like a villa that we're gonna stay in, and we're all splitting.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, so the whole family's going to be
Staying
in
in
one
one-
villa,
yeah.
but it's on a resort.
So it
Oh,
comes
that's
with a bunch
fun.
of things. So as we're getting closer to it, my brother-in-law, he's kind of the one in charge of
He's
everything.
organizing it?
He's very organized.
Oh,
He's very on
good.
top of things. A little too much. Like we got some time, Kev.
Okay.
Oh, like itineraries
But
and
dude,
stuff.
but thank God he married into your family, because could you imagine
No.
you guys trying to come
Well,
together and organize this?
My mom my parents aren't unorganized. They just take forever to do something.
Yeah, it's like last
so,
minute
yeah,
when they pull the
because they
trigger.
can't pull the trigger.
Yeah.
So my mom will grab a pen, grab a piece of paper, and write down flights and write down and talk to travel agents. She does what Sky does. Rather than just booking it easily on Expedia, she writes everything down and then goes over it for days.
Yes.
Rather than just booking it. It's fucking wild.
Yeah,
dude.
they're very different.
And so we have at this villa there's a butler, and the butler
Whoa.
and the butler will go like shopping for
Again,
you.
Emily's like, yeah, I mean, that's what their families do.
Doesn't everybody's family vacation have a butler?
Oh my God.
So the
That your mom
butler,
pays for?
the butler will. It's not like a butler that's gonna wait on you hand and foot. It's like a butler that will. They call it a butler, but he's gonna book your
The
excursions.
concierge.
Yeah,
your own
he's
personal
gonna.
concierge.
If you're gonna have to say, hey, they call Vons Publix out there. So you go to your Publix, which is right next to it, and the guy will get all the stuff for us. So Kevin hits us all up this was last week and this is the text thread I got. Kevin texted everybody and said the butler's gonna call me in the afternoon. Does anyone have any requests? So Kevin says Sorry. Kevin says, I think it'd be easiest if we all just ate breakfast there and then lunch or dinner we went out.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Totally.
My dad writes back, I can't do the ocean swim.
Wait.
What? Is
Wait.
that a name
Wait.
of a breakfast?
I don't-
Like
Yeah.
an ocean.
Maybe the name
What?
of a scramble
What?
or
Oh
something.
yeah.
He
Is this
just
a
writes-
restaurant? Is this
Is that his request?
Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about? What? I'm so confused. What is that?
First of all,
What? It's so good. I'm like,
understand.
honestly, what is
So
he
why-
saying?
Can't
it
do
just
the
writes back, I can't do the ocean swim.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Huh? But he's
Okay.
asking about breakfast. What are we
Okay.
talking about?
Do they sell that at Publix?
Yeah, maybe it's a new thing.
Yeah, name of a beverage.
I
So
don't
then
know.
we all act like that never
Yeah,
happened.
you have
Oh,
to.
ignore
Nobody
it.
acknowledges
Nobody
No.
acknowledges it
Really?
because it's so fucking insane.
Well, yeah, it's pretty out there. You know.
Because it's so
Did
fucking
he not
insane.
read that?
I don't
Or, like, I don't know.
Breakfast.
All right.
So Kevin says, my dad, Victor, if the menus aren't suitable for your diet. My dad is on this strict diet, yet doesn't lose any weight and has all these issues.
Oh, no.
But he's on the strict diet, can't eat anything.
Okay.
So my dad's whole thing is he's going to bring his own food.
Oh,
But my
so not eat anything that you guys are eating?
but
Like,
here's
is it
the
a
thing,
special
though,
diet that's not sold at the grocery store?
Thank you,
like
Sky.
an Atkins bar.
because that's what we're asking, Dad. It's all just tell us what you want
And
For
well,
your
it'll
diet.
be there
for the
yeah.
diet, and we'll bring. No, he's going to bring his own food.
That's easier.
Insane.
That seems so much harder.
So then my dad writes down all the things he's going to bring rather than just telling the butler to buy them.
but
Okay.
that's the list. For the
But that's
butler.
the list, right?
Oh my god.
What's on that bad boy?
So then it keeps
Oh.
going a little bit. We talked about how my parents wanted to go to a turtle farm.
I'm sorry?
Excuse me.
And yeah, it's a whole thing.
Oh.
So then,
Well, you know he can't do the ocean swim.
Well,
I thought the guy wanted a snorkel.
I'm so confused. What's happening?
the snorkel thing we're going to get to too.
Oh, boy.
So then this keeps going, and then it talks about, Kevin goes, hey, they have kayaks if anyone wants to go kayaking because the water is crystal clear.
Yeah.
My dad, out of the blue,
No. Oh, no.
Jeez, what
No,
now?
no.
Now he gives us breakfast order? What?
I don't like roller coasters. What the fuck?
my dad,
I like chicken parm.
Wait, chicken.
What does that have to do with the kayak,
Talking
Dad?
about kayak.
Fuck.
my dad turns the kayak. It's kayaking.
Yeah.
And the water's pretty calm in the Key West. It's like, I don't know, you've been to the Bahamas. That's the water out there. My dad goes, I'd be very careful running a kayak because two people went on the kayak and hit an alligator, and the alligator attacked the woman and killed her in 2 feet of water.
Just wait. In this specific area? Do we know that for a fact?
I have no idea.
Or just in general that
So
happened?
I
Or...
saw this news story a couple weeks ago, and it's one of those crazy, like, freak, this never fucking happens in the middle of a swamp
Right.
in Podunk, you know.
Not in Key West.
Was it a swamp?
Not in, oh, well, they're alligators.
Yeah.
They're not in the crystal clear waters.
They're not ocean creatures.
No. So then I
What?
go, so my wife immediately responds, wow, that's crazy.
She's learning the dog
Wow.
way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I Google it. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah.
And I go, I just read it's very rare to find crocodiles in Key West. Alligators don't like salt water. And my dad writes back,
no.
it was horrible, Tyler. There are saltwater crocodiles.
I can't.
The man knows.
He would. He
The
would.
man knows.
He's the expert.
I mean,
Yeah. What do you know about crocodiles?
yeah.
You know?
What do you,
I don't
what
know
do
shit.
you know about crocodiles, pal?
And then he goes, if you're kayaking in the ocean, you're safe. That's where we're kayaking.
That is the plan.
Where else
Would
would you
we-
be kayaking?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
Okay.
So that's how this whole trip started.
Okay.
So then yesterday, we do a family FaceTime.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
And it's me. My wife's on her horse, so she's not there.
Lucky.
Yeah.
And it's me, my brother-in-law, my sister, my mom, my dad.
Okay.
And we're all on the family FaceTime. And the whole thing is, hey, what excursions do you want to do? And again, the whole reason we're doing this trip is because my dad wants to snorkel. And that's why we're doing it. We're going
Yeah.
to Key West. Because initially I was like, let's go to like Greece.
Oh.
or Europe.
Sky.
Honestly, it's the same price.
Shut up.
It's so fucking expensive to do this trip.
That's crazy.
Because flying to Florida is not cheap. Like we're going to fly to Miami. It's like me and my wife are spending close to $1,000 on 2 tickets. Like it's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
So my dad, we're talking, and Kevin goes, "When do you guys want to do?" Kevin's my brother-in-law. He goes, "When do you guys want to do the snorkel thing?" And my dad goes, "I can't do the snorkel thing." And I go, "Why can't you do the snorkel thing, Dad?" He goes, "My shoulders." And I go, "What's wrong with your shoulders? Can't move them." And then I go, "What do you mean you can't move them?" I go, "What, have you been working out?" "No, they just hurt. That's all." And then my mom goes, "His shoulders hurt, Tyler."
What?
Wait.
You know
she
how-
always needs to have his back.
Yeah.
So if you, no matter what he says, she's always gonna go his so and so and then my name.
Yeah.
She just defends him.
Well, you know how you can call him out on that shoulder if you think it's bullshit?
Oh.
As soon as he comes in the room, put on the fucking Macarena.
Oh, because he's a big.
He loves to do the
He
Macarena.
loves to do the
So
Macarena.
as soon as he starts
My
doing
dad's a big
it,
Macarena guy.
you'll be like, oh, shoulders.
Still?
He is?
Emily does the Running Man. My dad does the Macarena.
Yeah.
You can put on any song, he'll do the Macarena. It's his one dance. Rock bass, It Takes Two.
No.
He'll start doing
No,
this.
The Macarena.
That doesn't make sense.
So if he can still do the Macarena, I think we can snorkel. You
No.
know what I mean?
So you're doing this trip to snorkel, but he's not going to snorkel?
Yeah, because so me, my brother, my sister, and my nephew and my wife will snorkel. He's gonna stay back.
But honestly,
So I was pretty pissed about that, obviously.
but
I don't
Thor,
understand.
you don't even really need to swim to snorkel.
No,
you just
you just
float.
float. You're
you
in
can
a
put on
life
a
vest.
That's a good
vest.
I
point.
mean, it's clear enough there. You
noodle.
could stand and actually just kind of squat down.
Well,
and
you
look.
don't understand. When my dad goes snorkeling, he doesn't just put on a vest. He's got the goggles. He's got like $200 goggles.
Oh,
He's
we're
got
getting after it.
flippers.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's got hand things. Like he's not fucking around.
Okay.
Like he came to our house when we lived in Hamul and had a pool, and he brought all of his snorkel gear and was in the pool with his little things on his feet.
No,
come
he
on.
I swear to
Oh,
God.
come on.
Yes.
Well, that's
and he was going
insane.
doing laps.
Okay.
So then my parents want to know, what does the house have? Obviously, they need to bring all of their own food.
Right.
And then my dad goes, do they have a microwave? And I go, obviously they have a microwave, Dad. And my dad goes, I don't know that.
I mean, it's a
I don't
It's a
know
house.
that.
kind of high-end villa. I mean,
And then-
it'd be wild if they didn't.
And then
Yeah.
everything they ask, my mom says, we'll bring it. And I go, we're not going to fucking, Iran.
No.
Like we're in America still.
This isn't a camping trip where you have to bring every single supply. Like
Yes.
you're in a luxury
If you
villa
don't
with a
have
butler.
something, you go to the store.
Yeah.
Or you send the butler.
Or send a butler.
And then my dad wanted to know if they had air conditioning.
Oh, boy.
And I go, they have mini splits, Dad. He goes, well, I thought they only do heat. I go, no, they're mini splits. You control. He goes, well, do they have a fan? Because he needs an air conditioning and a fan.
yeah.
And my brother-in-law says they had a ceiling fan. Not good enough. Needs a floor fan.
No.
I can't.
That's not true.
So what did my mom say? We'll bring a floor fan back.
You're bringing a floor fan?
And then my dad goes, how can we bring everything, Kat? We don't have this giant car.
Well, you're the one bringing your own food.
Oh,
I
this
don't-
trip. Oh,
This is
my.
already a disaster, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Like, how are you going to do this?
I don't know, man.
You're going to be in the same house for a week together.
We're meeting them in Miami on the 23rd, and then we come back the 28th.
Yeah, it's going to be a long 5 days,
It's going to be
bro.
a long 5 days.
So, you know what? At least you'll have a fan.
That is true.
That's huge.